Hey everyone, Chris here, and I'm going to be spending the next 100 days transforming my sketchy internet cafe into an amazing gaming club. Let's get started. I woke in a strange house, which was surprising. I thought it'd be one of those games where you just live where you work, I guess. Went in the kitchen, and I even have a stocked fridge with... Wait, are those eggs? Forget the gaming club, let me just sell that. Jeez. Never mind, turns out I was just hallucinating eggs since they're so expensive in real life. After exploring the house some more, I went outside and found my car, which didn't have a battery installed. I knew there's PC building, but I didn't expect to do mechanic work. Luckily, the battery popped in and we were off. To where? I don't really know. After some driving, I found my cafe, I think. My very own gaming club. Not gonna lie, the place was an absolute mess. PC parts on the floor and a vending machine on its side. Not to mention the dirt or dust or whatever this is laying everywhere. Luckily, the place came with a mop, so I got to work cleaning the place up. Excuse me, sir, can't you see I'm cleaning here? Jeez, the audacity of some people. Once the room was reasonably clean, it was time to place the vending machine and set up the first PC. Thinking sideways desks will maximize space for computers, now for the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and the actual PC. Can't forget the chair. Stool. Now to fire it up and install everything we need. Yes, you actually have to install programs in this game, even antivirus. Made a quick Steam account for PC number 1 and got to look into games. Wow, we really got everything here. Mood, Car Cry 5, Half-Life 4. I heard number 3 was better, really. We even got... and Minecraft. Absolutely legendary games, except for one problem. I didn't have any money on my card. This game actually makes you deposit cash into ATM, which then you can use for online purchases. Either way, our first PC was set up, at least for internet browsing, I guess. Also, I think we have our first customer, and he immediately left. That's reassuring. Why don't we go on our phone and check out our stats? Okay, only charging $7 an hour for now. Let's see our reviews. Okay, there are none. Makes sense. Oh, cool. We actually got someone to sit down and stay. Also, don't mind me just taking a picture of our first actual customer. Totally not a weird thing, right? Right? Just gonna stand over this guy's shoulder and see what he's up to. Ooh, nice picture there. Okay, you just finished, and would you look at that first $7 of pure profit. Okay, well, time for some exploring. Went over a couple houses and found what seems to be a yard sale. This is where we borrow all our flooring and wallpaper. There's also chairs and desks of varying price and quality. I just have to say though, the guy working here looks 100% done with this job. Me too, buddy. Me too. There's also a computer parts store. I think the same guy works here. Either way, this is where we get all the components like motherboards, RAM, headphones, hard drives, SSDs, GPUs, monitors, keyboards, there's CPUs, and some random books for stuff like physics for some reason. I don't know. There's even CPU coolers, fans, power supplies, mice, and cases. To finish up our first setup, I bought the cheapest pair of headphones I could find and a screwdriver for later use. I also thought I'd be big brain and deposit some money so I could buy some games later. It was pretty late, so I went back, put the headphones on the desk. Let's see how it did for the first day. Okay, 3.7 stars, not too bad. Seems that a lot of people just want more games. Now that we have money in the bank, let's do just that. Bought Minecraft, The Sims, and Dota, you know, just standard games. Went ahead and installed them, and I thought I'd check out the performance of the PC. Oh man, 15 frames per second in Minecraft, that's kind of rough. And The Sims and Dota weren't doing much better either. At least they ran, I guess. Overall, pretty pleased with the first day, so let's head home and go to bed. Does that even count as sleeping? Forgot to mention there's hunger and thirst stats. Nothing like a can of Spam, carton of juice, and a gallon of milk for breakfast, right? Okay, back to the gaming club. Ignore the driving, please. Picked up some more money, and I think it's time to fill our vending machine. Hopped in the car, opened GPS, and headed towards a little shopping cart icon. Turns out to be a nice little market with another, interesting guy working there. Oh, well, I'm here for snacks. So I'm thinking Sprite and Snickers are probably the best way to go. Only $1 each, too. Not too bad. Also, I gotta get some stuff for myself, so milk and Spam, I guess. Look how nice that's stacked. Even gets nicely packed in the baskets. This guy deserves a raise. After that, went ahead and got some gas. You pay the attendant, yet you fill up the tank yourself. Kinda odd. Also, our license plate says Texas, yet the station is in liters. I really have no idea what's going on here. Once that was done, I went back and started filling up the vending machine. It was actually pretty satisfying to see everything line up neatly. Also threw some Spam in for good measure. You can actually go into the menu and change prices, but I think we'll leave it as is for now. Making about $2 to $3 of profit for each thing sold, so not too bad. I was feeling pretty good, so I thought I'd get started on a second PC for double the profits. Went ahead and bought the cheapest desk and stole I could find. Went over to the component store and picked up a better case and mouse. After buying those and a motherboard, I only had $90 left. Got some RAM, a cheap GPU, and a hard drive, leaving me with a whole $2 of cash. Time to whip out the debit card. Managed to barely afford the CPU cooler and power supply, so let's head back and put some of it together at least. Okay, now for some actual PC building. Let's start off with getting the motherboard on the desk, then we'll place the CPU. I may or may not have dropped everything on the floor, but let's install the cooler. Also, I'm kind of assuming you don't need thermal paste in this game, or there's already some on the cooler. RAM was up next, followed by the GPU. Let's put that all in the case, along with the hard drive and power supply. Now just to set up the desk, and voila! PC number 2 is ready to go, sort of. Still needed a monitor, keyboard, and headphones. Went ahead and tossed out the component boxes and went around collecting whatever money I could before heading home. got up and immediately started chugging 2 gallons of milk for breakfast. When I got to the club, I was really hoping to have earned some money throughout the night, but nope, no money. Went to the store and picked up the cheap monitor. But after that, I couldn't even afford the cheapest keyboard at the store. I literally needed $1 more. Well, at least it's on the desk now. Not gonna lie, I was pretty desperate at this point. I spent 0 time in grabbing the money this guy just put in the vending machine and ran back to the store for the keyboard. Got back from there, put it on the desk, and fired up the PC. Only to realize I have to install everything again on this computer. That also meant it would need another Steam account, and that would have to pay for more games again. Yes, this is just a web browsing PC for now again. I was looking at my reviews again when I noticed someone mentioned something about viruses. With that new information, I did what any savvy business owner would do. I raised prices and ignored the problem. Just kidding. After getting some headphones and depositing money into my account, I hopped on the PC to check out the antivirus software. Said we had some suspected threats, so I went ahead and bought the starter pack, ran a complete scan, and wow, we had a lot of trackers and trojans. And just like everything else in life, it's subscription based, so I have to pay for it every 30 days. Did some more grocery shopping, restocked snacks in the vending machine, and finished off the day with a little bit of cleaning. Switched things up today and had 2 gallons of orange juice instead of milk. Started off by going to the store and buying a better mouse for some random reason. It's not going to make the games run any better. Oh well. Speaking of games, I went ahead and bought a few for the second PC. At this point, I remembered about the games version of eBay. Maybe I could get a good deal on some parts. Did some price comparisons at the store, and I thought the CPU was a good deal at about half off. Went to the post office and picked it up. On the way back, I noticed there's a hot dog stand here. Curiosity got the best of me, so I bought all his Dr. Peppers and a hot dog. The soda's back for sale and went to swap out the CPU. This is when I realized something about the first PC. It was running without a cooler the entire time. Put the new CPU in and ran to the store to get a cooler. As always, I got the cheapest one, installed it, and thought I'd check out the performance difference. Nice! Pretty much doubled the FPS in Minecraft and The Sims. Dota still ran like garbage, unfortunately. And how about we earn some money back for the CPU? Took a picture and listed it for sale. Cool! Someone bought it almost immediately. Now to ship it out. Went to the post office again and sent it off. Not a bad way to end the day. No milk or orange juice today, just a soda and chocolate for breakfast. Got a read from the person that bought our old CPU. Guess they really liked it. I was getting tired of the old concrete floor, so I went next door to start looking at other options. I think this wood one looks nice, so let's get a couple of those. Time for some remodeling. Unfortunately though, each pack only holds 6 pieces. Might need more. Yep, I definitely need more. At least I can see the dirt better in this area. Got ye old debit card out and bought some more flooring. Okay, not too bad. Got about halfway done. Also, remember those games I got earlier? Well, guess who forgot to install them? Me. Anyways, ended the day by getting more snacks from the vending machine. This is when I discovered that you could just put the whole basket in there. Doesn't look as nice, but so much quicker. Started off by getting some extra games for PC number 2, and yes, I did install them this time. At this point I started thinking about building a third PC. Browsed eBay for a bit, but I realized I would need a lot more money to do anything. How are reviews doing? Don't mind the guy's neck, by the way. Okay, 3.6 stars, and it still seems like people just want more games. Thought I might as well get the desk and chair ready for the next PC. Just get a mirror on the other side. Went ahead and picked up a mid-tier case and mouse. You know, this really important stuff in the computer. I'll just have it ready to go. Ended up just waiting the rest of the day to earn money. Did some cleaning today and got back to waiting around. After collecting some money, I had $148. I was thinking of making a third PC, but I wanted to make this one half decent. But man, good components are pricey. At least in store. Time for eBay again. Found a good deal on this motherboard. Next up was RAM, but to be honest, eBay would have been a worse deal this time. It would cost the same and be used. Let's go ahead and get brand new ones, and let's even make a dual channel. Next up was a SSD. It's half the price on eBay, so let's add that to the cart. It was also a good deal on a CPU, so I went back, picked up some more cash, and bought our 3 eBay items. Also took a look at GPUs, but dang, they're almost 200 plus, with the best being over 800. Forget that. Let's go home for today. Started off the day by picking up our items at the post office. It's a nice detail that there's different box sizes for everything. Got back and opened them up next to the garbage on the floor for some reason. Not sure that's sanitary. Not gonna lie though, this looks pretty cool when set up on the table like this. Guess we can start assembling some of it for now. RAM, CPU, motherboard, and SSD. After that, I did some more grocery shopping and restocked the machine again. Also started looking at maybe getting a better desk. If it's gonna be a decent PC, it should at least have a decent desk, right? This build just keeps getting pricier and pricier, so that might have to wait until later. Anyways, I just ended the day by getting rid of more viruses on the PC. What are these people doing on here? Never mind, I don't think I want to know that actually. Changed things up again for breakfast, beer and noodles. Got to browsing eBay, and I think I found that $800 graphics card for only $278. Either way, it's probably out of my budget and way too high end for me. Maybe next time. Ended up just ordering a power supply and CPU cooler for now. Went to pick them up and open them next to the garbage again and installed them in the case. Spent the rest of the day picking up and depositing money before going home. Same breakfast as yesterday. Went shopping again since I think we're making most of our profit from the vending machine. Getting some more cash, I ended up settling on a 1050 Ti graphics card for $113. Not too bad, about $70 off. Also went ahead and ordered a case fan. Gotta help keep them temps low. Pop them in the case, almost ready to go, just headphones, keyboard, and a monitor. This is when things got weird. There's this guy, and he's just standing there. Menacingly! Maybe the stool's in his way? Nope. We'll just leave him be. I'm sure he means no harm. Anyways, I went to go pick up a mid-tier keyboard and monitor. When I got back, he was still just standing there. Okay, let's go ahead and install our programs, and crap, I have to buy all the games again. Now, I was mad. JK, I noticed customers weren't using the PC he was guarding, so I figured moving it would maybe fix it. There we go, finally. Got everything back, I made sure I was in the right Steam account. This is when I noticed something else weird. Maybe I didn't need separate Steam accounts. Seems that whichever one you sign in on affects all the others. I don't know. Either way, it was the end of day 10, so let's check our stats. 98 positive reviews and 7 negative reviews, with an overall rating of 3.6 stars. Could be better, but I'm not too mad about that. Seems that people definitely want a better interior and more games. Alright, that just about wraps it up for now. If you enjoyed the style video and want to see more, let me know by hitting the like button and maybe writing something down in the comments. Like always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.